Hey, it's Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for February 23rd, 2024. Last week we began shipping the next UHQR put out by Analogue Productions, Ballads by John Coltrane. Now this was a 2LP 45 RPM Clarity vinyl set, pressed at QRP, and mastered from the original Analogue master tape by Ryan K. Smith. And we have already sold over half of these in under a week, so if you would like this title, you might want to order soon. Speaking of John Coltrane, the next three titles from the Analogue Productions 75th Anniversary Atlantic Records series are going to be coming up here soon. John Coltrane, My Favorite Things, stereo version. John Coltrane, Giant Steps. And Stone Temple Pilots, Core. And all three of these titles are mastered by Ryan K. Smith off of the original Analogue master tape and pressed at QRP. And with that, we'd like to add that for the subscription sets for this series, there are 30 to 40 of them left available if getting a numbered set of all 75 of these titles is something that would interest you. A couple of really cool back-in-stocks this week from Impex Records, Monk's Straight No Chaser, and this is mastered from the original Analogue master tape by Kevin Gray and Robert Pincus and pressed at RTI. From Concord Craft Recordings, the Vince Guaraldi Trio, Jazz Impressions of Black Orpheus, and this is the back in stock of one of their one-steps that they're doing called Small Batch, and this is mastered by Kevin Gray off of the Analogue master tape and pressed at RTI on Neotech VR900 vinyl compound. A couple of back in stocks from Sam Records, Sahim Shahab and the Danish Radio Jazz Group, as well as the Heath Brothers Live in Paris 76, and both of these are cut by Kevin Gray off of the original Analogue master tape and pressed on 180 gram vinyl in France. And the last back in stock title this week, Equal Strain on All Parts by Jimmy Buffett, and this is the 2LP edition pressed on Key West blue vinyl. Items up for pre-order this week, coming next week, March 1st, from the Concord Craft Small Batch One-Step Series, Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul, all Analogue mastered by Bernie Grunman from the original Analogue master tape and pressed on 180 gram VR900 PVC vinyl at RTI, and it is a numbered limited edition of 3,000. From Mobile Fidelity, Miles Davis, On the Corner, a limited edition numbered super vinyl edition with the arrival date to be announced. And Bruce Springsteen, The Wild, The Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle, an Ultradisc one-step from Mobile Fidelity with the arrival of that to be announced, as well as an SACD of that title, also yet to be announced. From Blue Note, coming April 26th, Melissa Aldana, Echoes of the Inner Prophet. Shipping in March from Fidelio, Jaco Pastorius, Truth, Liberty, and Soul, and this is a 200 gram 45 RPM deluxe 3LP set, mastered by Renee LaFlame, and cut all analog by Bernie Grunman on tube cutting equipment. And now for some new arrivals. New from Analogue Productions, War Greatest Hits. Chad's been waiting a long time to put this out, and it sounds fantastic. And this was mastered by Ryan K. Smith from the original Analogue master tape, and is a 180 gram 2LP set pressed at QRP. Now shipping from the Verve Acoustic Sounds series, Stan Getz and Bill Evans, previously unreleased recordings. And this is also mastered by Ryan K. Smith off of the original Analogue master tape and pressed on 180 gram vinyl at QRP. New from the Contemporary Records Acoustic Sound series, the Art Pepper Quintet Smack Up, and this was mastered by Bernie Grunman from the original Analogue tape pressed on 180 gram vinyl at QRP. From Arc Records, Roberta Flack, The Lost Takes, and this is a 180 gram double LP set. From Impex, Jascha Heifetz, The Lark. It's an all-analog LP release for the first time in nearly 50 years, pressed at RTI on HQ 180 for the first time ever, and mastered by Bernie Grunman from the 1-to-1 flat transfer of the original master tape. From Knitting Factory Records, a couple of Fela Kuti albums, Ikoyi Blindness, limited edition opaque white vinyl. Original Sufferhead on limited edition opaque light green vinyl. And Overtake Dawn, Overtake, Overtake on limited edition transparent green vinyl. From Third Man Records, The Raconteurs, Consolers of the Lonely. The Raconteurs, Broken Boy Soldiers. The Dead Weather, Whorehound with an etched D-side. and The Dead Weather, Sea of Cowards. From Repertoire Records, we have both the mono and stereo version of The Yardbirds, Roger the Engineer, and both are half-speed mastered at Abbey Road and pressed on limited edition blue vinyl. From Alligator Records, J.J. Gray and Mofro, Alusti. From London Records, Mick Mars, The Other Side of Mars. From Demon Records, Average White Band, self-titled, newly mastered at half-speed from the transfers of the original tapes at Air Mastering. And Belinda Carlisle, Live Your Life, Be Free, on 180-gram vinyl cut from the original master tape and half-speed mastered by Barry Grint at Air Mastering. From ORG Music, Sun Ra, Outer Spaceways Incorporated, a limited edition gold vinyl version pressed at Palace in Germany. And Bad Brains Omega Sessions EP, a limited edition Emerald Haze vinyl that includes an etched B-side. From Mr. Bongo, O'Donnell Levy, Simba. From Shinachi Records, Rita Marley, Harambe. From Merge Records, Mary Timony, Untamed the Tiger. From Dual Tone, Jerry Douglas, Traveler, available for the first time on vinyl, featuring Mumford & Sons, Eric Clapton, Paul Simon, Alison Krauss and Union Station, Keb Mo, and Mark Cohn. From MNRK Music Group, Ace Frehley, 10,000 Volts, limited edition on red vinyl. From Chrysalis, The Waterboys, This Is the Sea, on limited edition clear vinyl. From Coal Mine Records, Ghost Funk Orchestra, A Trip to the Moon, available on black vinyl or limited edition C glass with black swirl vinyl. From Rough Records, Bernard Allison, Luther's Blues. From Elektra, Keith Sweat, Make It Last Forever, limited edition black ice vinyl. From Reprise Records, Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Doom. From Curb Records, Winona, self-titled limited edition on baby pink vinyl. And Winona, Tell Me Why, a limited edition on red ruby vinyl. From Mute Records, Can, Live in Paris, 1973. From In Kind Music, Modern English, 1, 2, 3, 4, a limited edition colored vinyl. From Roundhill Records, Serge Tankian, Elect the Dead, on limited edition opaque gray vinyl. And Serge Tankian, Harakiri, on limited edition transparent red vinyl. From Warner Brothers, Rod Stewart with Jools Holland, Swing Fever. From War God, the original score to Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, a limited edition of 250 records on red, white, and blue vinyl. And from Rhino, Van Halen, Live, Right Here, Right Now, a 4 LP set on 180-gram vinyl. And now it's time for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Tristan in the IT department. And Tristan picked Welcome to My Nightmare by Alice Cooper, the Analogue Productions 75th Anniversary of Atlantic Records Series Edition. In 1974, the band Alice Cooper dissolved. The following year, the personality Alice Cooper was born with the release of his first solo effort, Welcome to My Nightmare. This is a truly landmark recording showcasing Cooper's prowess as a masterful storyteller and musician. The moment the needle drops on this album on the opening title track, it takes you on a journey through the twisted and fascinating mind of the godfather of shock rock. This record and the tour that followed helped set the standard that is still followed today by the likes of King Diamond, Rob Zombie, and Ghost. Overall, Welcome to My Nightmare is a timeless classic that has earned its place in the pantheon of great rock albums. Its blend of hard rock, theatrics, and storytelling makes it a must-listen for any music fan looking to experience a true masterpiece, and it doesn't get better than the Analogue Productions 45 RPM set. Thank you, Tristan. Well, that wraps up the new releases here at Acoustic Sounds for February 23rd, 2024. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our email newsletter, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.